harass you too much, so it should be an okay lane. It is a strong lane after all. Darkseer will be picked up by rebels, so they also pick themselves up an offlane hero that can do a lot of work in the lane. Okay for him to last it in a way, because you get just like a fixed amount of damage instead of amplifying your damage. Alright, top lane, we got the first blood being drawn by Imperial as they do finish up that Luna. So sure, for level 2 Iron Shield is going to be enough to kill the Razor, though. It's a very tanky hero. He will go down to the top lane instead. Still has around 10 seconds left on that Iron Shield. He'll go in. He'll get a jump onto Noya. Noya will take a lot of damage, and he should be taken down. Nice little kill by Sonico, coming in, helping his fellow teammates in the safe lane as a trade-off. Hezeron will just move himself away. He will actually TP to the bottom lane. Maybe he gets a free pick off, and indeed he does. Jumps in, picks off Slashlow, and well, 1-for-1 on the map. Looks like he is thinking about just going for a, well, the new age casual right click build. There's Sonico going for a roll in the mid lane. We'll go on to Baby Knight. Baby Knight will pop his ultimate, does have Firefly available, and his Rangers will be able to survive, though. He actually stands still for a second. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe he had some lag issues. It seemed like he may have been able to survive, but standing still does not help you. Nature's Prophet TPing into the mid lane, trying to give them a helping hand, ends up dying as well as he grabs a double kill. Going in for this kill, though, as this is not as scary as it looks. Sure, double Iron Shields and a little bit of freaky, but Sonico is going to be gone on. He will take a lot of damage. He will try and get himself away, but he does have those hits flying out towards him, and he will be taken down as early Medallion with a Blight Soul from Clinks. That is incredible damage. We have Hezeron being rotated on as well, though, as the Ember Spirit and the Witch Doctor makes a rotation. They commit a lot of ultimates, and they will be able to bring him down with the wall, with the vision of that smoke coming out as well. So, you know, there's no way that smoke should be doing anything unless they want to take the fight. As Imperial, they had a high ground wall scouting out that smoke, so there shouldn't be anything happening. They do see Ace, though, and that is not a good guy that they catch, as they manage to find the initiation on Sonico. Is going to take a lot of time from Hezeron. They may actually be taken down here, as no, barely surviving. 17 HP survival, not being taken down just yet. Hezeron getting hit by the cast a little bit. Baby Knight is going to be frontlining. The wall is going to be annoying, though. Ember comes in from the side. They will have a stone flying out, hitting onto the Oka in the backlines as well, and Noya will be taken down too, as Affinity does get another kill. He is being searched forward. He's running down the Nature's Prophet, and with the Iron Shield, the Flame got everything. They're just doing so much magic damage, and they will take down the Nature's Prophet, the tower alongside it, and kind of style drums on the Nature's Prophet. And let's see. Ace is coming in from the side. We do have the Sprout coming out. The dog will cut himself through the trees. We do have the rolling coming up from Sonico. Nature's Prophet taking a lot of damage. Iron Shield coming out. They do have the vacuum into the wall, into the Death Ward, and that's a lot of damage with Affinity coming in on this Ember Spirit with the AoE damage from the Flame Remnant and the Steering Chase. They just destroy the fight. They only get 2 kills. They should be able to grab a 3rd one perhaps. But Baby Knight, he's still very healthy. Will go for that Plasma Field and does a lot of damage with it. The Ember Spirit is low. It doesn't have any safety remnants available, and maybe, no, that's not happening. Both Sonico and Luna comes back in for round 2, round 3, round whatever. Baby Knight in the backlands will be run at as the Ember Spirit is going forward. He will now be taken down, though. No remnant, no mana, no survival, as the Ember Spirit will finally die. Nature's Prophet comes in for the next round as well. Slider tries to go for the TP out. That is not going to be happening, as he will be taken out before that even comes into effect with that damage output from Ace. So it's a lot easier to see something fancy happening when you're playing heroes like this. Whereas Rubik and Oka, they are pretty much the defensive heroes that if you can steal something great, right? We'll go up on the high ground. He will lift up Hero Spirit. We'll steal some spells. We'll start up his healing ward, but he will be taken down here. In the meantime, the Roshan is being taken down. Noya is very low, though, and we do have Rebels just jumping the gun. They will go in. They will bring down the Razor. They will bring down the Yoga. They will bring down the Natures, and they will take down Roshan with the Eclipse coming out from the Luna and the Ember Spirit with that Veil, with that initiation. That is crazy. And well, Roshan was almost dead, but sadly Imperial was just not quick enough, and losing a fight is one thing, but losing a big fight and then losing the Roshan on top of that, that's just awful. Now Ace goes in, almost gets a kill onto Sonico. We do have Rise actually managing to steal the Eclipse, as the Doi apparently did not use the Lucent Beam before using the Eclipse in the last fight. Imperial is still the ones losing the fight though. They are taking a lot of damage with the Surge coming out onto the Ember Spirit. The Ember Spirit will be blocked because of the Sprout though. In the meantime, the Cask is making it awful. Hesheron will be taken down under the tier 2 tower. The Ogre will be taken down on the high ground, and that is going to be 2 more people dead. So Nico is a casual 2 centimeter roll because Alright, mid lane we do have a scrimmage coming out as we have Ace dropping down to Nico's Ember Spirit. We do have Affinity trying to fight up. He is barely dropping down as Baby Knight comes in from the side now. Eclipse comes out and Sedoy will bring down Noya. Will continue going 2 for 2 trade-offs so far. Sedoy running in, Slashdow also trying to chase. Sprout comes out, not actually landing perfectly though. Hesheron may be taken down in the back lines here. We do have the Lucent Beam available in 1 second. They just need the vision of Hesheron. Will Sedoy be able to get this kill? He should be able to. Oh, he's trying to meme his way through this, but that's not happening as you do not taunt your way back to the base if you're getting killed. That's not how it works. Before the BKBs is up on both the Race as well as the Klings, they have a lot of trouble fighting up against this, and I don't know, man. I don't know if they can do it. Nice pick off by Ace, just abusing the fact that he does have a lot of minus armor between the Deathlight as well as the Medallion. Okay. He's 3-hitting the Witchstalker, but it looks like he may be taken down as a trade-off here though. Ace still surviving. The Shrine is doing a lot of work keeping him alive, but not enough work as the Ember Spirit will find a way to bring him down, and that is going to be a 1-for-1 trade-off again. Already moving himself away. He's still smoked up. Not really finding any smoked action. We do have Nico losing his smoke though, so they do know that something is happening. We do have the Ember Spirit going in, getting the Searing Chains off. They go in, they get a nice wall vacuum off, and the Ruby will be taken down. The Ogre Magic will be taken down as well. Not allowed to get back into the game and back into the base. It looks like Rebels is thinking about running high ground. PKB will be caught by Baby Knight. Not nice little wall vacuum coming out from the Darkseer, as that is going to be 2 very quick pickoffs onto the Ogre Magic as well as the Ruby. Baby Knight still having that BKB active. The BKB will now end, and Rebels, they still seem unable to do anything aggressive in this defense as the tier 3 tower will be taking down. The Merax is starting to take a lot of damage, and the Glaives is bouncing back and forward as Ace is dropping very low. They do have the detection from the Silence Mob, and they bring him down. As now Razor gets hit by a stone, flying across the room, and let's see, it looks like he may be able to survive this one. The Maledict is doing a lot of work bringing him down though. He was an Nature's Prophet, also surviving himself. Baby Knight still keeping himself in the fight. He will be jumped on by all of those remnants though. The Ember Spirit trying to chase him. He doesn't have any mana available though. The Sedoy goes in, but with that remnant being popped, they will not be able to chase on further. And the Klings, so they should be able to bring down another set of frags. Yeah, the Root Luna now being jumped on, being set a little bit when it comes to damage, but I really don't think it's going to be limiting too much. Now the Razor gets jumped on, the Lucent Beam should be enough to finish him off. He doesn't even need it. Eclipse comes out, the Ogre Magic will be taken down in the back lines as Noya is just burning down. GG will play gets called as Imperial. They have nothing to defend this. This is just overwhelming power from the side of Rebels. They took a couple of very nice fights. They lost the Roshan on the side of Imperial, and then so we'll see if Sedoy wants to follow the meta, follow the new stuff. Should be able to get out of this one as the Firefly will start ending. He doesn't have any more mana available on Slash, so that's a very big commitment to kill Ace, and it did not work out for sure. Meanwhile, mid lane we do have the Silencer dropping down by the side of Rebels. Alright. And the bottom lane almost taken down, very close to dying, but looks like Hesheron may be punished. He will be slept up. We do have the back coming in, we do have the Savage Roar available, and let's see. Oh, this back taken down. Okay, first hit root, why not? Why not, Sedoy? Why not? He was dead anyways, but you might as well just play with him. You might as well just make him cry, you know, why not? I'm not sure about this. Like, I've never really seen a lone grid not go for like a very fast Midas, but we'll see. Sedoy trying to go into his true form will make him a little bit tankier, but this is a lot of heroes coming in. They're waiting. They want to get that duel off, and they should be able to get it off. Indeed, they go in. They get the duel. They get the kill. Noya will be taken down as a trade-off. Lone grid will be picked off. Bane dropping down as well to the Skywrath Mage. Double kill to Rise. And let's see if the Roger will be taken down as well. He's trying to go for the TP out on Roger, and he will be able to get himself away. So Alright, Bottleman against the dodge, just came back into the lane. He still didn't respawn his bear, but this looks like he's going to be very dead. He's cutting himself into the trees, but another duel comes out from Ace, and another victory comes out, as Ace will now be sitting on 20 duel damage. That's not too much fun. I'm not sure, man. Rebels, they go in, they get it. The Bane gets found as well. Roger does have the crush available, but this looks like they're just being overwhelmed in this lane. The hookshot comes out by Hezron, and he will be able to take down the Bane as well. Rebels, they're just committing too much for this lane. Imperial, they are leading. They are drastically taking the lead, actually, as they 1,000 gold ahead. We do have Slajo in the mid lane trying to go in. He does have the last available. Will come in with a global silence as well, making sure that that kill is not interrupted. And let's see the slaughter. Hookshot is available, so Hezron could easily get a kill here. He will go for the hookshot, but a nice dodge from Roger, and he will be able to just lock himself away. He will go for a crush onto the clockwork as well. The other Slajo coming in on the Bad Rider. Trying to kill the cogs, will be able to kill the cogs. Roger is trying to just deny himself, will be denied to the creep, so Hezron should be taken down here. And indeed, Slashler will get a kill on Hezron. Try taking him to the ground. Nice denied by Roger as well. In the meantime, we do have the Earthspit being scouted out and found and killed. Imperial, they lose 2 heroes, and Rebel Slay, they lose nothing. Alright, we do have the Lone Drake coming out. Oh, he goes down to the lower ground. They don't see him though. They do go into the mid lane instead. They do go for the hookshot in the back lines as the Clockwork is trying to zone everyone away. He will go for the battery assault. Will be able to push everyone away. Hezron will go down into the trees. He will go in for the TP away. Will it be rooted though? No, he will be savage rolled by Sedoi instead. Not even trying to go for the root first. Just going for the raw 1-for-1 trade off though. Imperial is trying to go for some kind of initiation. They do have the hookshot available, obviously. Seek. Flash, good spot out. Okay, they do see him. They do go for the Bane, and okay, maybe a little bit off mark. They didn't want to commit for the Cox. They didn't want to use any unnecessary mana, but they will be able to bring down the Bane either way. We do have the deal coming out onto the Battle of the Hezron, and the Clockwork will be taken down. We do have the ultimate coming out from the Shadow Fiend, but Aces are very much in trouble. Will be hit by that Flame Break as well. Will be taking down slowly, still surviving. Barely will be earned up in the back line, so it's only a 1-for-1 trade-off so far. Baby Knight though, Corrosive Haze, good controlling him. Global Silence comes out. Looks like Shadow Fiend will be taken down, as Stephanie will grab himself some more intelligence. Ace is thinking about going back in, will pop his overwhelming off, trying to pop that bear, but he's going for the Radiance build, not the range right click build. He's just having fun tanking up, etc, etc, and it makes sense because he's playing against the Legion core. Okay, Bad Rider gets jumped on, gets lassoed up. Not enough to actually get that duel victory though. And the Legion will be taken down in the backlines. The Skywrath Mage being Fiend script up by the Bane will be taken down as well. That Global Silence is doing so much work as they grab 3 heroes here. Noia gets removed in the backlines as well, and that is +6 intelligence to the Silencer. Alright, Bad Rider. Flying himself around. Okay, hookshot barely missing. Nice fall stuff away by the Silence. We do have the lasso coming out. Legion very much in trouble. Blade Mill's only going to give him a couple of seconds to do the Silence. Silence's age is being popped. And in the back lines, the Shadow Fiend going in with the BKB ultimate, doing a lot of work as well. The Lone Druid as well as the Bane has been taking down Silence. On the Silence, he's dropping very, very low. Skywrath ultimate will finish off the slaughter. Slasher will be hunted down. Fonina will pop a couple of spells, but he will slowly and surely die. There's no way he should be surviving this one. Roll will finish him off. That is 4 people dead inside of Rebels. We do have the Batter maybe surviving. He's thinking about going back in onto the Hezron. He will burn him down a little bit. May actually be able to get a kill on him as well. Looks like Cox comes out. Oh, they are playing around with each other. Maybe Slasher is asking for a little bit too much. We do have the Fiend script coming out on the high ground. Silence comes out from the Skywrath Mage in the meantime though. As he's the Silence sleeping up, Hezron comes in. He goes for the battery assault. It looks like Asik is now going to be a little bit in trouble himself, but now Ryder comes back in for round 2. Goes for the crush, and Asik barely survives with the brain sap. No, it will now be the next one dropping down. We do have the lasso coming out onto the Legion commander, but not enough, as the Blade Mill is going to be enough to kill the Bane. As he suicides onto the Blade Mill. Feels bad, man. Very, very nice reaction from Slapshow, though, instantly going in with that lasso. Having his Hurricane Pike completed, the Bat Rider is having a Falstaff done and halfway towards an Eel Sip as well. The Slaughter is having a lot of fun as well. Okay, Shadow Fiend goes in with his BKB instantly being popped. Very nice reaction with that Global Silence. They global, they back off. The BKB just wasted. That's your second BKB, not really achieving anything as they couldn't really follow up with any kind of spells. Now they go in, they may try and go for an initiation onto that Shadow Fiend. The hookshot comes out, misses. We do have the slash throw in the back, Baby in the backline, popping his ultimate. Slash throw is thinking about going in. The Napalm is doing a lot of work here. We do have the Lone Druid's bear being taken down as the Doi can resummon the bear, but he doesn't want to do it right now. He will resummon the bear finally and now send it back in for round 2. 2 people dead inside of Red Bulls as the first thing happening. The duel's already been used. Now the bear is just following them down, but the Lone Druid gets taken down the back lines. I'm not sure how that happened, but Noya found the initiation onto Lone Druid. I guess the Lone Druid was sticking around, and that is no bear for 100 seconds. That's painful as all hell. Silencer does get a double kill here. We do have Big Man still trying to chase. The last word is doing a lot of damage to him though, as the Silencer is now going to be man-fighting up. He will go down to the lower ground. He is dropping out very low stick charges. Should keep him alive. Skywrath Mage trying to chase him. He wants to get the next hit, but he will not be able to get that. The intelligence will even be stolen as Affinity will manage to survive. Baby now will TP himself back to the base a lot. Like, he didn't go for the experience gain either. He went for the tankiness, so it's very unlikely to expect this guy to get a quick level 25 so you can get that insane dual damage increase. And, well, 58 dual damage is okay, but it's not like a super big amount. We do have the Bane being picked off in the back lines though. We do have Fossa coming out from the Silencer. He is silenced up. Duel comes out onto the Silencer, and the Silencer should be taken down. The ultimate comes out from the sky. Yeah, well, a lot of hate on this guy. His run is trying to chase. He does have the Cox available in a few seconds. Should be able to get them off. And yeah, that is going to be a dead Lone Druid. He does get forced off by the Battler. Maybe able to survive, but no, and the backlines will be picked off. We do have the Clockwork dead. Noya should be taken down as well, but no, the press the attack will take away all of the debuffs, so he will not have to worry about anything. And Imperial, they will be able to win a fight. Bottom lane in mind. They don't have a vision of him right now. Let's see. Okay, they go the other way though. They get a jump on the Shadow Fiend. The Global Silence comes out. The Shadow Fiend is going to be taking a lot of time. Will be Fiera, will be Fiend script up as well, and he will be taking down another gun with the duel. They do get that Sky Ultimate. Nightmare defending onto the Silencer. The Silencer should be able to survive for the time being. Duel not proving useful. Affinity will be moving himself around. Should be able to go in and fight up against Noya. Noya will be taken down. Affinity will be surviving for the time being. 3 people dead for the side of Imperial. Should be a 4th one dropping down as the Clockwork will indeed be killed. Slaughter died, but that's a small price to pay. You get 4 kills on the side of Imperial. Both know where the other team is hiding, as Slaughter will just firefly himself through the trees in case they're going for some kind of weird wraparound gang. He does go in though. Global Silence comes out onto the Shadow Fiend. We do have Ace jumping in, popping his BKB, making sure that the Bane will not be what's called Bane now will not be taken down there, taking away the lasso. That is 2 BKBs being used. They do kill the Bane. In the meantime, Sky Ultimate being used, but the Clockwork is already gone from this area. We do have the Legion Commander a little bit in trouble here. The Corrosive Ace doing so much work. Ace dropping very low, but not low enough as the Bear's going in, burning him down. But now the Bear should be taken down. That is the Slaughter dead, as well as the Bear being taken down. You need to be careful with this Bear, but alright, looks like Imperial, they're readying themselves up to go in and take the Roshan for themselves. They do not take it that fast though, and the Slaughter's back up in 8 seconds, so everyone is ready from the side of Rebel to do the back going in. They do jump in, they do get a duel off onto the Lone Druid with the Sky Ultimate as well, keeping him in position, and he should be taken down. A nice pick off, as the Lone Druid is worth so much. I don't think they got the duel victory, but who cares? They're going in, they will go for the Fiend script on the Earth Spirit in the back lines. Roger goes in first, the Ace comes out, they do go for the Fear as well. Roger will be taken down instantly in the back lines. The Clockwork did get taken down as well. That is 2 dead. We do have Rise dropping down. Ultimate not doing too much work. BKB gets popped on Ace. He blinks forward onto Roger, but Roger blinks himself away as Ace will not be able to get that initiation, will not be able to get the duel victory off. We do have the root coming out on Baby Knight. Baby Knight dropping very low. He's trying to get himself away, but this does not look like it's going to be happening. They will kill him, and that is going to be just the Aegis. In the meantime, Legion Commander is found. He is seen. Blade Mill deal comes out. Duel Scepter comes out onto the Legion Commander. The Legion Commander will be taken down as both people die. We do now have the Baby Knight going for the TP out. Root comes out. Fear comes out. And Baby Knight will be killed. And let's see. Looks like Rebels, they're looking for a push in the bottom lane now. We do have Imperial ready though. They're going for the hook shot onto the Bane. The Bane is going to be dropping very, very low. He may be able to self the Nightmare, but he's not doing it so far. And yeah, he will be taken down. We do the Skywrath all coming out in the back lines as the Legion went in, got the duel off onto the Silence Line, got the kill now. Sidoi is trying to TP himself away. Will be able to get himself out. Does he manage to save the Bear though? That's the question. Looks like that is not going to be the case as the Bear does indeed get taken down. with the duel. Does fail to do so though, and now he gets pulled back with the last of the global silence, covers the retreat as well, as the team is not able to help base. We do have Noid taking a lot of damage. Look at that silence damage output. Roger goes in, gets a crush off once from Roger. We do have, oh, nice Nightman, making sure he does not jump himself away. That is 2 more people down on the side of Imperial. They lose Noia, they lose Rise on the ace as well, as they both get picked off. Goes in, gets the lasso off onto the Legion commander. They bring him down instantly. The Earthbird in the background will be taken down as Affinity goes in, gets a double kill on the Silencer. They're running down the mid lane. The Starlet is trying to chase. They do see Baby Knight in the bottom lane. They're trying to go in desperately, but alright, Baby Knight may be the next one to get jumped on again as Roger goes in. Ooh, that's a little bit scary, dude. And Wheel comes out, the battle will be taken down, then get the lasso off, and he will be brought down to the ground. We did have no dropping down the floor, buyback comes out. Bad Rider trying to come back in his run, does miss his lasso. We do have now the Legion Commander being dragged back into the flock. He will be taken out. That's a dead Legion Commander. Instantly buyback on the Clockwork. We do have Baby Knight dropping down as well. Buyback on the Legion. They're still trying to chase. Baby Knight dropping very, very low. The Lundberg there will do so much work. Triple kill on Sedoyas. He's just not giving up on anything. Sedoyas a little bit in trouble. Will be forced off loud from the mystery. We do have Baby Knight coming in for round 2. The Lone Bridge best still surviving for standing, but Lone Bridge dropping super low. Cheese will keep him alive for the time being. Baby Knight will be worked on, will be rooted up, and should be taken down. GG well played will be called as Rebels. They will just go in, they'll go high ground, they'll bring everyone down, they lose no one, as even the little Bane will sit on 50 HP and survive. Rebels, they win this series 2-0.